We're seeing a nice uptick on the markets. The Diwali cheer of sorts seems to be continuing for the Nifty and the SENSEX. We are attempting to sort of recoup. The SENSEX is trying to make yet another dash towards the 44,000 mark, while the Nifty is at 12,850. It's metals really that's leading the rally in today's trading session, perhaps led by Tata Steel. We had the news around copper prices as well, so that too perhaps is making that sector very active. But let's talk about the big movers and shakers. We've got to start off with the Tata Steel. What a great set of second quarter numbers. And of course, the cherry on the top was the news around the India restructuring, and additionally, of course, even the fact that the company has now started to be in initial talks with SSAB of Sweden for the Netherlands unit. So they're essentially going to be breaking the Europe business. Netherlands, UK will be two different entities. So the Netherlands portion of the business is said to be now sold, or rather will be in talks to be sold to SSAB. Due diligence will start now. Additionally, all of this, and the company has managed to reduce debt. The net debt has come down by more than 8,000 crore rupees, which is definitely very, very admirable. So that's of course about Tata Steel, and keeping it with the India business bit, take a look at the stock prices of Tata Metaliks and Tata Steel Long Products. Both of these are subsidiaries of Tata Steel. For that matter, take a look at even a Tin Plate Limited. It's not got anything to do with the transaction, but the company did announce that Tata Metaliks is going to be merged into Tata Steel Long Products, and this is in line with the company's vision to create 4 clusters: long products, downstream, mining, as well as utilities and infrastructure. So hence all of the Tata Group stocks are buzzing, and especially the ones associated with Tata Steel or in the metals business. All 3 of these are rallying quite smartly in trade today. Moving away from Tatas and metals, let's talk about an Adani Gas. Look at the massive rise coming in this stock price. It's a huge surge of double-digit gains coming in over here. I'm not sure if there's anything got to do with the volume bit as well, but I'm sure volumes as well are definitely more than what we've seen in the last 20 odd days. A massive rally being witnessed in an Adani Gas. In fact, from the 52-week low level, it has surged 220%. And finally, to wrap up Market Fatafat, we also do have then, in terms of other movers and shakers, we have a, all right, that should just come up for you on your screens, a BPCL. Now, yesterday was the last date for the expression of interest for the deadlines to come in. There's been no extension, but guess what? There have also been no big bidders, no marquee names, and that is something perhaps that's causing the street to be a bit iffy around the stock price of BPCL, which is down in trade. We will wait by, of course, to see who the bidders are. The government has said that there has been an EOI received from both domestic as well as foreign players. So this is going to be an interesting one. Well, moving on, to get a sense of what's happening around the globe, to get a sense of the markets, we spoke to Mark Mobius, asked him about the whole move of manufacturing away from China, how India could benefit from it. Listen in to what he had to say.
I think both China and India will do very well. With the Biden administration, by the way, relations between the U.S. and China, of course, will get better, and there will be less rhetoric surrounding trade. And you must remember, even under Trump, the China trade surplus has widened. So China really hasn't been hurt that much by the trade restrictions. Of course, India has picked up some of this, and I believe India will continue to benefit from the growth that they've seen and the widening of trade with the U.S. and other countries. But more importantly, the Indian market itself will provide an incredible boost to many of the companies in India itself. So I don't think it's necessary to choose from one or the other. We have to have both. In our portfolio, India is larger than China, but we still have quite a lot in China.